We're going to look now at how to calculate compound areas. So compound areas are just the area of two shapes stuck together. Okay, so for example here it's like we've got two rectangles stuck together. Okay, I'm going to call them area 1 and area 2. All we need to do is work out the area 1, the area of the other, and add them together. Okay, so area 1 is very easy here. Okay, it's a square. So we're going to use length squared. Or we could have used L times L or L times B, but it works out the same. All you're going to do is 7 times 7. I'm just writing that as 7 squared, giving us 49 millimeters squared. Oh, that's not very good too, is it? Oh. For this shape, we need to do a bit of working out to work out this length in here. Okay, we know that vertically up and down it's 5 millimeters. The whole base is 18 and this end is 7. So we need to think, what do I need to add on to the 7 to get me up to 18? What's this missing bit? Well, I'm just going to do 18 take away 7, which is 11. Okay, so that area 2, the base is 11. Oh, why am I doing this? Oh, what am I doing? Area of a rectangle is length times breadth, okay? And there we've got 5 times 11. So that's 55 millimeters squared. So my total area is going to be 49 add on 55. Now, I want to do this in my head, I'm feeling lazy, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow a 1 from that 55. And I'm going to add it onto the 49. So that'll give me 50 add 54. Okay, 50 add 50 is 100. So 50 add 54 is 104 millimeters squared. Okay, in an exam, go ahead and set out a chimney sum. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try one that's a rectangle and a triangle. Okay, so here it's like I've got this house shape. It's like I've got a rectangle on the bottom and then a triangle at the top. Area 1 and area 2. And again, area 1 is quite straightforward here. It's a rectangle, so my formula is length times breadth. It's 17 by 30. Okay, so I'm going to set out a sum for that. I know it's 17 times 3 and then times the answer by 10. So let's just off to the side somewhere. I'm going to work out what 17 times 3 is. 7 times 3 is 21, 1 times 3 is 3, add on the 2, that's 5, 51. And when I times that by 10, I'm going to get 510. That's millimeters squared. Area 2 is a triangle, so it's going to be half the base times the height. Okay, now the base is the same as the base of the rectangle, or breadth of the rectangle, 30 millimeters. But I've got to work out what the height is. Okay, so remember the height's at right angles to the base. Okay, now I know that this bit, the bottom's a rectangle, so that's 17. And I'm thinking, what would I add on to that 17 to make me up to 25 altogether? So I'm doing 25 take away 17. That is going to be 8 millimeters. So for area 2, I'm going to do a half of 30 times 8. Okay, so remember I can do this in different ways. I can do 30 times 8 and then half it. I could do half of 30, times it by 8, or I could do half of 8 and times it by 30. I think I'm going to do half the 8 is 4 and times it by 30, because I can do that in my head quite easily. 4 times 3, that's 12. Remember, times it by 30 is times by 3 and times 10. So that's times it by 3, and it's times it by 10. Just adding on 120, that's millimeters. Okay, so my total area, I now need to do 510, add on 120. And that again, I can do that in my head. 10 add 20 is 30, 500 add 100 is 600 for 630. All together. Remember, your units are squared units for area. Okay, and if you're in any doubt at all, write out your chimney sum. In fact, in an exam, write it out anyway, okay? Just to double check that you get the same as when you add in your head, okay?